From TikTok to Tinseltown, you can't blame women over 40 for feeling overlooked. That's why a group of wahine in Tauranga created an event like no other, Tarnished Frocks and Divas. It's a type of cabaret show where roles are open to the public, with some hopefuls battling their own challenges. It's a chance to prove and express themselves.
You know why I'm wearing these heels? Because I'm getting ready for Tarnished Frocks. And isn't it interesting that I have this beautiful, safe place to do it?
After 15 years on stage playing to thousands, it's now leapt onto the big screen in a new documentary.
Just so hot. So hot right now. It used to mean something different when I said it when I was 30, and now it just means I'm hot.
Starring Annie Crummer, Jackie Clark, along with a cast of local ladies. It's part fashion, music and comedy, and all women.
Welcome to the project. Something like 200 women involved in the cast of this show. Can you give us an idea of what they get out of it?
I think they get that rush of blood to wherever it goes to, of being the centre of attention again, and basically doing something. A lot of women join with a whole lot of friends, so they're basically having a girls' night out that lasts many months. So, you know, and it's changed people's lives. I mean, some women, at the end of that experience, they leave their husbands.
What?
They realise they've been settling, baby. They've been settling. And they realise that you can actually keep trying new stuff. You can still be vibrant and vital and challenge yourself. And you don't have to kind of be in that rut forever. You can just do your own thing.
Great stuff.
It's really powerful stuff. Yeah.
Do you warn them at the beginning it might end their marriage?
There's a small contract they have to sign.
Sure.
Yeah. No, but I mean, people do it for all sorts of reasons. There's been women who've come out of cancer treatment that just want to do something fun, and there's other women who just want to have a laugh, and they're sipping champagne out the back. All sorts of carry-on goes on. So there's just a range of experiences going on.
I've heard this story that women feel more invisible as they get older, but Jackie, I feel I've got hotter. Genuinely, and that's not bragging or anything. I think just some people peak in high school, and I wasn't one of those people.
No, 100%. I'm the same. I'm 56 years old now, and I have never been more, you know, a more sensual, powerful, fierce woman. And I think if I knew now what I knew, you know, when I was 20, if I had all this information and power and confidence, I would have just ruled the world.
Oh, I would nail being 21 now.
Yeah.
If only. Because I think if you just come in and you act like you're central to events, people believe what you tell them.
Oh, absolutely.
I had no idea. I wish I'd known that when I was younger.
Yeah.
I guess, but you guys both have a stage, right? You've got a chance to express
right.
yourself, and maybe is this just an opportunity for people who haven't experienced it to see what that feels like?
Yeah, there's a real kaupapa involved in getting women to do involved who've never done anything like this before. Yeah. But there's also a segment of women who might have done dance or drama or been in bands when they were, you know, teenagers or in their 20s, but there's nowhere for all that energy and talent and creativity to go. I mean, you know, in our business, once you're 40, you are very rarely the star of the show. You might be somebody's mother or somebody's auntie or somebody's grandma or the second extra on the left, but it's very rare to have something that's focused on a woman over 40. I mean, just try and get a drink at a bar these days if you're over 35. I mean, I've had $100, you know, note down the cleavage, still doesn't work.
Oh, okay, note to self.
I've tried that too.
What are people going to get out of the documentary, Jackie? Because the stage show sounds incredible, transformative. What about the doco?
I think it's just a real inspiring slice of life, and also it's this you know, really bedded in kaupapa in the Bay of Plenty that somehow people don't know about. I don't know why it hasn't gone absolutely ballistic, like, wow. And it's this thing that is totally female-centric. It's really about being fabulous for yourself and your girlfriends. It's not about the male gaze. It's like this kind of larger-than-life feminist fantasy, really.
It feels like drag.
It is drag, but hey, I think the whole drag is really just conforming to a sort of female stereotype anyway, and we're just claiming that space back for ourselves. Some of them may be tucking, I've never asked.
We'll come back to that on another occasion, but for now, it's my job to tell you that Frocks and Divas, starring Jackie Clark, is in cinemas from this Thursday. Please give it up for Jackie Clark.